Welcome to another episode of Make Adventure Happen podcast. In this podcast, in every episode, we talk about one travel destination, sometimes a country, sometimes a city, sometimes an island or a region. And today, we'll be talking about Taiwan. We just returned for something like 5 weeks in Taiwan, and I must say, we loved this time in Taiwan. It's amazing.
Yeah, absolutely, yes.
Taiwan is amazing. We spent half of the time in the capital of Taiwan, Taipei. We went to a coastal city on the east coast of Taiwan, to Hualien. It's a place where people go for the mountains and nature. And we went also a little bit to the Taoyuan.
To Taoyuan, yes. We went to Taoyuan.
It's a city, a reasonably big city, a city of 2 million, so a big city actually, near Taipei. And yeah, like always, in this episode we are going to answer some of the most popular questions about Taiwan, and we are going to share our own experience in Taiwan. By doing, like we do always, I have gone to Google. I have already googled Taiwan. Let's look at the most popular questions and let's answer them. At the same time, sharing our own experience. And the first question, let's get this one out. A question you see a lot, a question people ask a lot. Is Taiwan a part of China? Well, it's a complicated one. Taiwan officially is called Republic of China. Taiwan claims that the China is part of Republic of China. China claims that Taiwan is a province or part of China. So let's focus only on the tourist perspective. If you are a tourist thinking of going to Taiwan, then Taiwan is like a separate country, and there's a high chance that, for example, for China, you, same like us Latvians, need a visa. For Taiwan, maybe you don't. So for you as a tourist, Taiwan is not China actually, and it's China. Okay, next one. For you, is China?
Taiwan.
Not China. Is Taiwan safe to visit?
Yes, absolutely. It's one of the safest places I've been to. And it's even safer than, I would say, I think it's safer than my own home country, Latvia. It's completely, I would say it's a completely safe country to visit. Yeah, no one bothers you, no one tries to, scam you, no one, I haven't heard that there are like pickpocketing crimes. There probably are, but it's not a thing there. Yeah, it's amazing.
Yes, I also felt like completely safe in these 5 weeks in Taiwan. No problems at all. You feel 100% safe everywhere you go. You see also that, for example, people are leaving keys in their motorbike when they go somewhere, leaving stuff on the table when they go to toilet in a cafe. Yeah, safe for a tourist, definitely. What is Taiwan known for? Let's focus on like tourist perspective. Maybe two things. What do you think?
You know what?
What you have
Taiwan is not known for anything. People often mistake it for Thailand.
Yes.
And they mix up the two.
Yeah.
But Taiwan is, people who know Taiwan, they will know that Taiwan is known for its capital, Taipei, and that's it maybe. this IT part.
Semiconductors.
Yeah. That's what this is known for. And well, maybe food. If you are foodie, you will know that Taiwan has interesting and nice food, and its night markets are quite famous too.
I believe that apart from semiconductors, the night markets, the food, the Taipei city, I believe that's what the government of Taiwan has been pushing, and so influencers have been talking about this thing, and bloggers, and also like like websites. But I also knew it because of nature,
Oh, yeah, me
because
too.
of hiking.
I've seen some videos on Instagram that, with the nature trails and
This is what I knew Taiwan for.
beaches. Yes.
This is what I knew Taiwan for. Mountains and also beaches. It's an island. Yeah. But I'll agree with you that generally, when I say someone something about Taiwan, they are like, Thailand? I say, no, Taiwan. Taiwan is different completely. Okay. And speaking of like the places, what would you recommend? Like what to visit in Taiwan now with the current experience?
Taipei, Hualien, and I would go to some places around Hualien because there are like plenty beautiful like natural trails, mountains, and also like cliffs on the coast. And I would go to Kaohsiung, which is I think the second largest city.
Yes, I believe so.
There's one more city which is not far from Taipei, which had like a very interesting railway museum, or it was just a part of the railway station. Can I take a look?
Yeah.
Because I forgot the name.
Yeah.
But it's not far from Taipei.
But from the places that we went to, like what's your like highlight from the things that we did?
I liked Taroko National
Gorge.
Park, yes, and Taipei, and the coast, not far from Hualien.
I'll also say Taroko. We went on 2 different hikings in Taroko National Park. One was easy and very touristic, the other was more challenging. A video from that place is still coming. I believe it's coming in 1 or 2 days, very soon. So if you are watching the podcast like on the first day of publishing, the other one, the challenging one was really cool, like beautiful, scenic, challenging, still quite easy to follow, and you can do it also like as a 2-day hike. That's a nice one, and I would also recommend
I
Taipei.
believe it was Taichung City, and as far as I know, there are like several interesting places to visit. For example, Rainbow Village, and what was it? Railway something.
And while you are looking, I saw also that the next one, very popular question that I see is where was it? How to travel in Taiwan. In our experience, the best mode of transportation by far is trains. Trains go on both coasts. There is a fast train, like high speed train, and there is a normal fast train, as I call it, and also like they call them local trains. I would say all of them are good. we didn't try the very fast ones. Like I believe they are the best, but we tried the regular fast one when going from Taipei to Hualien, and then from Hualien to Taroko and back, and then to Taipei again. Great, like perfect train, and for the money, amazing. Buses, we tried.
We tried. We went from Taroko to Hualien, and it was a very comfortable bus. It didn't have too many seats, and that's how they maintain the comfort, because there's plenty of leg room and the seats are very wide. So I guess I would say yeah, buses are comfortable too, but it depends on the bus, I guess. And the place I was looking for, it's Changhua Roundhouse. It's not far from Taichung. And Taichung has a rainbow village, which is also pretty interesting.
And when you mentioned this, I remembered one place that I wanted to mention. We went to that city, Taoyuan, the city next to Taipei, and it's a city that's not really often mentioned in my experience. Like I haven't seen people mentioning this place, but I would say it like this: if you want to go to a big city in Taiwan that also has like museums and is more of everything, Taipei. But if you prefer shopping, if you prefer beautiful cafes, it's Taoyuan. It looked like
It has more, yes.
I don't know, like I don't know the facts. I haven't checked it, but it looked like young people city, like city, stylish city. There are more young people on the streets. It's more rough in some places. You'll see it also in one of our future videos that are coming very soon. But it's also a very pleasant city for that. Like
it's a bustling, lively city.
Yeah, Taipei is more boring, but at the same time Taipei offers more of everything. Like there is both this shopping and nightlife and shops and nice museums and stuff like that. By the way, very cool museums in Taipei.
Yes, and cheap entrance fees, like 1, 2, 3 euros, and worth it. So worth it.
Yes. Okay, that's it. And getting to the getting around question, and there is another question about traveling. How to travel to Taiwan?
By by plane. I think it's the only one, only mode of transportation.
Most popular, definitely.
Yeah, well, maybe from China there is a ferry to Taiwan. I'm not sure.
Not sure.
But flight, definitely, and you can fly from European cities, I guess, as well. EVA Air probably has some flights to Europe. Or
China Airlines.
Yes, China Airlines is a Taiwanese company, by the way.
A company from Taiwan, yeah.
And I guess KLM, Qatar, I would guess Emirates, large Turkish Airlines, the largest and most popular airlines.
And all the Asian companies, I guess, as well, like
you can,
AirAsia.
I guess, from where did we come from?
Philippines.
Philippines, yes, and it was an AirAsia flight, like 2 hours from Cebu City.
Close.
And it was quite cheap. Well, cheap for nowadays. It used to be cheaper, as I remember. Now it's like Cebu to Taipei was around 80 euros.
So,
but it was a direct flight, yes.
Under $100, including baggage. Okay, getting to Taipei, Taiwan, most likely you are going to fly. Many airlines.
From Bangkok, I guess, too.
Many airlines. Let's jump to a completely different thing. Costs. Is Taiwan cheap or expensive? Taipei and Hualien, like.
And Taoyuan. I would say food is quite cheap. Transportation is cheap, but
Yes.
accommodation hotels are not that cheap.
Yes.
Well,
Cheap food.
in Taipei, I think average hotel prices are around 60 euros.
Starting from.
Yes, but in Hualien it was cheaper, like 30 or so.
Starting from.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah, starting from. And in Taoyuan it was like 40, starting from 30, 40.
Yes, yes, yes. I agree on this, but I want to add a little bit. Food
Cheap.
like most and most of food. Yeah.
You can have a meal even for 2 euros. That's a decent price.
Yes, transportation, buses, trains, except for the fast trains, which are more expensive, but they also give you more convenience. So you choose what you need. More like you want to get sooner to somewhere, or you want to pay less. You choose. You can choose also like paying less and still traveling in comfort. And taxis not that cheap, but yeah, buses, trains, public transportation, very affordable, and many people use that, and yeah, cool. Hotels, yeah, I agree on this one. It's more like a medium price, like it's not London and New York expensive. Uh, it's like a medium expensive European capital prices, like
Mm-hmm.
70, 60 dollars. You want something nicer, maybe it's gonna be like 100 or 120, 150. But starting from like 60 in Taipei and lower in the rest. Did you check prices in Kaohsiung? We were planning to go initially.
I don't remember, but I think it could be cheaper, but I'm not sure.
Cheaper than Taipei,
yeah, I don't really remember.
Yeah. Okay. Another price question, but like the cost of travel question, the usual one that we see a lot.
Is it okay to wear shorts?
No. Is $100 enough for Taiwan for a day, like for a couple? Let's say for a couple, there are two people traveling for one day, tourists, hotel, food, some getting around, maybe a museum or two, or some.
I would
some
say
site.
yes.
I'll agree. Even in Taipei, and if you go to Hualien, if you stay in a place like we stayed,
Yeah, like a homestay or a guest house, then definitely.
then you can even do some let's say like excursion, like
Yeah, like canyoning, but I haven't checked the prices, so maybe some other excursion.
don't remember about canyoneering, but I'm pretty sure it was something like 1,000. That's 30 euro, 30 something dollars. So you may even be able to do that in 100 euros. I think that's very reasonable. That's in like the medium price range, like if you look globally, because not only you can stay comfortable, eat out every meal, but also do some excursion for 100 for two people.
And you can rent a bicycle if you don't want to take public transportation. And renting a bicycle, well, it depends on the rental place, but we've had like bikes for around 12 euros, and we also had bikes for 2 euros, I think it was 3.
Yes.
Well, and they were both okay. Well, the more expensive ones, they were perfect. It was the best bike rental experience, but the cheaper ones are decent. Were decent.
On this one, I'll add that the reason also the cheap bikes were decent, I think, is because people in Taiwan seem to really take care of things, and even if the hotel is kinda oldish, even if that bike is simple and also oldish, there's a high chance that it's gonna be a well kept.
Yeah.
That's a very amazing thing, and I think that's why also facilities, everything
Yeah.
in public is so amazing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It looks like Japan is even cleaner, but Japan is also a richer country.
Yeah, I believe people may be earning like 2 or 3
Yeah,
times more
yeah,
than
yeah.
in Taiwan.
Because in Taiwan, a lot of people are not earning a lot. Wages are quite small for quite a lot of people. Yeah, and that's why the food is so cheap. And some of the gyms are very cheap as well, so that all people can afford, not only the ones who get more money.
Here's a question about arrival to Taiwan. Do I need to fill in Taiwan arrival card? I don't remember. There was an arrival card?
Let me think. I think we did something online. No. Maybe see the answer for this.
Foreign travelers are kindly requested to complete the arrival card online.
Yes, that's what we did. Remember the Excel file? When we
Yes. It's
When
a
we
funny.
finished- When we completed the registration process, you could download the
The form.
the form, or the result, and it was like an XLS file, which is a Microsoft Excel file, and it was very interesting to see this file, and I didn't know. Well, I opened it and I didn't know how to make a screenshot just in case, because sometimes my files on the phone don't work even when there's slow internet, so I always screenshot things, and I didn't know how to turn the phone so it fits.
Because the thing is, you see, it's an Excel file, and all information is in one long line and in one row, and as a result, like everything is super tiny. And I remember going to the immigration officer on arrival, showing my phone and like zooming in just to show that one line of information. Yeah. Yes, you need.
But it's quite a fast process. I think it takes like 10 minutes to complete it, or even less.
Yes.
5
easy,
maybe.
easy.
Very easy. Very interesting. I think because of the COVID, many countries now are requiring this online registration form, because as far as I know, there were no registration forms before COVID for South Korea, and now also Singapore and Malaysia they request passengers, travelers to apply, fill in this form before traveling. In Japan as well. But Japan is not. It's not mandatory.
I believe that maybe when it started, that countries realized that hey, we have probably implemented this new system, allowing people to register for the arrival in advance, and I guess they just continue to use these systems because it makes sense. They have the system, the country has the system. They don't need to print out these cards, no one needs to collect them, because there were, before COVID, we were usually filling in like arrival cards, all kinds of...
I don't remember if, for example, Malaysia had it.
Not sure,
But Thailand had it, but now they don't at all.
Funny thing.
Yeah, so they just decided to cancel this form thing.
Probably, yeah.
Which is good.
Another arrival question: how to get to the city from Taipei airport? I'll add, Taipei is the most likely the place where you will arrive. It's the main place, but there are also other airports.
Kaohsiung, for example.
Yeah, or Hualien International? Not sure. Kaohsiung.
Okay, there are like 2 types of trains from the airport. One is the fast train, and the other is a commuter train. And commuter train has more stops, and we took the commuter train because it stopped. It had a stop right next to our hotel, and that's why we took the commuter train, which is slower. But if you are staying in the Central Station area, you can take the direct one, the fast train, which I think it costs the same, like commuter train and the fast airport express cost the same.
We were told this.
Yeah.
I haven't checked
Yeah.
this, but the commuter train, the regular train, was comfortable, fast, still.
I think it took 40 minutes or so.
Yeah, but the distance also
Yeah,
is big.
yeah,
It's
it's
like
a great
40,
distance, yeah.
50 kilometers.
Yeah. Or I believe there's a bus as well, but I would recommend taking the train. It's the best.
And when you speak of buses, remember.
Taxi is expensive.
And when you speak of buses, remember, bus is also a great option
Yeah.
for getting around in Taipei.
In the city, yes.
You can find the right bus simply on Google Maps. It will show you like which bus stops where. This information is accurate in our experience, and when you go to the bus stop, you can also see like up-to-date real-time information when the bus is coming. Information regarding prices you can check on Google Maps. Google Maps is showing, in most cases at least, maybe not always, how much the ride is going to cost. There is a fixed fee for the whole ride, and usually we paid around 15 Taiwanese dollars. That's like 50 cents
Per
cheap
person.
per person.
And
But for more convenient travel, you can buy a transport card, which
Yeah.
you can use also for small purchases at shops.
yeah, and the bus is really good. It's not too comfortable. It's quite old, but still it's very efficient, and there are so many buses, so many routes.
Mm-hmm.
And like, how do you find which bus to take? For example, you type your destination. For example, you want to go to the National Museum. From your current location, which for example is your hotel, and then it will show the distance and the route, and then you click on public transportation, and then you will see all the options with prices and with the how many minutes it will take. And we used buses more than metro trains,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think, because bus stop was even closer than the metro stop. And there were so many buses, and they went to all directions, and that's why we use the bus more.
And I remembered one more thing. Prepare exact cash.
Yes.
They don't give change.
No, they
Like
don't.
if you are paying with the cash, prepare exact cash,
Yeah.
or just be prepared that you won't get any change. Another kind of question about something that you mentioned already, like what is famous food in Taiwan? You said that Taiwan is famous for food. I had also heard of it, that foodies know it.
So different varieties of dumplings.
Yes.
Soup dumplings, dumplings in soup.
Yes. Fried dumplings.
Yes,
boiled.
fried dumplings, boiled dumplings. I don't think it's a Taiwanese thing, but hot pot is everywhere, and it's delicious. I liked it. We had it so many times. Oh no, just 2 or 3.
Yes.
Well, we had it many times during our life, and we really like it because there's so much going on. You can choose all the veggies you like. You can boil the meat. You can boil the veggies, even the cabbage, corn, different types of meats. Spices, herbs, and it's so amazing.
By the way, hot pot is from China.
Okay.
Hence you see it everywhere in Taiwan.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And I know that in the night markets they sell this like a pancake shaped like a fish, and inside there's red bean paste filling, which is I wouldn't say that it is my favorite. But it's tasty enough. All the meat sticks and skewers and fish balls, this is also you can buy. This is what you also can buy. I'm so tired. This is what you can buy on night markets as well, and these like small snacks. All the skewers are pretty popular. Stinky tofu, which we didn't try, but
No.
it's quite famous throughout Taiwan. And I guess just tofu in general.
7 years in Asia, more than 7 years, and I still can't get used to tofu.
It's a good source of protein though.
Yeah, tofu is everywhere in Taiwan. Taiwan could be the number one country when it comes to tofu, like in the variety of uses.
Bento boxes, definitely. It's like a package of, like a container already prepared with meat, vegetables, and rice, and maybe some herbs. I'm not sure.
Like a lunch box.
Yeah, like a lunchbox.
A box with food. Very popular on trains.
Yes.
When you buy a train ticket, it's possible online. You can also pre-order like a lunch, like a bento lunch, and
it's cheap.
it's cheap, starting from maybe like $2.50, $3, euro. Cheap, like really cheap. And speaking of food, I'll mention something completely different. If you know bubble tea, you will
yes.
will probably have seen Taiwanese bubble tea, Taiwanese tea. Like,
Yeah, I
it's
think
a very big thing.
bubble tea comes from Taiwan, in fact.
Could be, and
It's everywhere, and it's good.
but not always. It's with bubbles. Like take this into account. It's not always with bubbles.
And it's not always with milk.
Also. There are different types of teas, and in some tea places they have like 40 different choices of tea, and choose.
Choose wisely.
Can be hard actually to choose sometimes, and if you're not like, if you don't know these names like I, and that's why it can be a challenge.
You need to Google what type of tea is this and what kind of tea is this.
Yes.
I usually take oolong tea because it has less caffeine in it, and I'm not sure even what it is. I haven't Googled.
And I'm the bubble tea person. I'm just like bubble tea. Like I don't care like what it is like bubble tea.
Bubble tea is black tea with milk, those like tapioca balls, and if there's like brown sugar in it, then there's also brown sugar. But they're like brown sugar bubble tea and regular milk tea bubble tea. So these are two most popular drinks, I guess, in Taiwan.
And if we are speaking about food, let me tell you one more thing. No, actually two things. One thing is about teas and like tea and coffee culture. Lots of places, but very few places offer sittings. Like you cannot sit down and drink and maybe have some cake or snack. Like it's not really a thing. Like if you speak like broadly, there are more places where you cannot sit down than places where you can sit down. And the second thing is that when it comes to food, Taiwan is good, but it's not great for us.
Yeah.
I felt like the food is good. I felt like its fresh ingredients are good and it's healthy, but it wasn't it wasn't my favorite. It wasn't your favorite.
Unfortunately.
Well,
it's
good.
definitely much better than the Filipino food.
It's definitely better than quite a lot of food, but not great. And then that's actually the only downside, like the serious downside that I can recall regarding Taiwan, because otherwise I would say it's like the number one, like the place for me, for you.
Yeah.
So convenient, so modern. People are so thoughtful, nice, respectful. Public environment is clean, quiet, nice to be. Public like places, museums and stuff like that, accessible, like cheap, affordable. Yeah,
But
it's the perfect place. Like in many ways, it feels like the perfect place. Like I actually never thought that I will feel this way about Taiwan, but yeah, it's amazing. We have been, of course, we have been there only one time. To other places that we like Thailand, Singapore, we have been several times. But yeah, Taiwan is amazing, and I'm comparing it to like the best places, best cities in the world, like
but Taiwan is
Bangkok,
one of
Hong Kong, Singapore,
But-
New York, London.
But Taiwan is one of the best cities in Asia. By the way, I saw some
Taipei, yeah?
rankings.
You mean Taipei?
Yeah, sorry, Taipei. Yeah, and
It's true. Like
yeah, but unfortunately, convenience stores like Family Mart, 7-Eleven, and some other marts, stores are not as great as in Thailand or Japan.
or South
Like-
Korea.
Yeah, South Korea. Yeah, so the ultimate is Japan.
Yeah.
Then it's I would say it's Thailand,
Yeah. For me too.
especially 7-Eleven, and then it's South Korea. Or South Korea was better than No, Thailand was better than South Korea.
Thailand was better for food for us.
Yeah. So the top three are Japan, Thailand, and South Korea.
And number 4 is Taiwan.
Wait, and Singapore should be nice, but I don't remember 7-Eleven stores in Singapore. It should be nice.
That only shows that, like, what I'm saying is true.
Yeah.
Everything related to food was the only downside for us.
Yeah.
Convenience stores, not as great. Food generally not as great to our taste, and also like the coffee and tea culture. Not many places to sit down,
Yeah.
and we went to some places that are expensive, and they were like, okay.
They drink their coffee and tea on the go, I believe.
Yeah.
That's why.
In
the office, for example.
Yeah.
Even though Taiwan is like a food destination, we didn't really like the food. Like, it was good, but it was not the best for us. So maybe you will like the food, but it's still good.
Okay, I think we have talked enough about food.
Yeah. Visas? We don't need visas.
No.
Europeans don't need visas.
No. I don't see the question here, but let's answer. Can you wear shorts?
Yes, unless it's cold. Then it's just silly to wear shorts because it's cold. And it could be cold in March.
I don't agree with you. I don't agree. I kind of felt that people in Taiwan, especially in Taipei, no matter it's cold or hot, people were wearing different kind of clothing.
Yes, it's
like
okay.
Like in London.
Yeah, it's okay to wear shorts when it's cold, but it's like cold.
It's cold. It's true.
It's cold when you can wear shorts even like when it's minus 25 Celsius, but it's cold and it's cold. But yes, if it's warm enough for you, or if it's a hot sunny day, yes, you can wear shorts. And women can wear shorts too. And dresses and shorts and everything.
Yes. And when we are speaking about shorts and weather, is it hot in Taiwan?
No. Well, in summer, yes. Summer is June, July, August. Maybe May as well. But spring, or maybe even April. Yeah, I guess starting from April, it starts getting
True.
hotter. March can be really cold, like you need jacket and boots.
At the same time, depends what you are comparing it for. If you are comparing it to Northern Europe, it's hot
Okay.
year round. Like I agree with you. I know what you are saying, and for me also, it's like a cold country
Yeah.
sometimes. But for Northern Europeans, I believe, like for Latvians, it's gonna be a place
Yeah.
where you walk around in shorts in
Okay.
January.
Okay.
It's likely. It can be also like cold and too cold for the Latvian as well, but it can be also like hot. So I would.
It has like 3 seasons, no? Or wait.
I'll say it's weird.
Yeah.
The weather is weird there.
Yeah.
Remember, we were told that it's changing in the recent
Oh,
years,
yeah.
saying like it's happening in many places around the world. That it's not normal as it is. That sometimes in January it's plus 30,
Yeah.
the next day it's plus 10
Yeah.
Celsius. So
Yeah.
I'll leave it on the fact that it can be weird.
Yeah.
Like hot one day, cold the
Yeah.
other day.
Exactly.
Definitely not hot every day.
No.
Um,
I think we left and it was becoming hotter.
yes, it was like it's strange for me that 2 weeks ago we were in Taipei and it was plus 12. Then we come back plus 30.
Yeah.
2 weeks later.
What?
Surreal, and not just for a day, but like really like for it changes like that in an instant. One more question. I think this one is very important for tourists, and I think this might be one of the reasons why people don't consider going to
Yeah,
Taiwan.
okay. I'm curious now.
Do people speak English?
I would say
Taiwan.
I thought that they will not, but more people speak English than I thought they would.
And
But not too many people actually. It's not like Malaysia where everyone speaks English.
And also not like Singapore.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's true. Like
More English speaking people than in South Korea, for instance.
yes, it's enough to know only English to get around. You don't need to know Chinese. But it will be super helpful if we use some app for translation. We use Google Translate, camera view. That means like we open Google Translate, press on that camera button inside the app and then point it to the text and then read it. Because sometimes texts are only in Chinese.
Yeah, real-time translation.
But yeah, more people speak than we thought. I also was thinking that it's gonna be more like in South Korea, where it was like really challenging to find English
Yeah.
speaking people.
I wonder how it will be in Japan. Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see, and then we'll share
Yeah.
this with you.
But in Japan you also can use this camera translate mode, which is very helpful.
Yes. Okay. Taiwan salary, not really. Travel
Travel-related
question,
content.
but like you said, I heard that salary is not big. Is English, how to say hello in Taiwan? You say in Chinese.
Yeah.
Ni hao.
Ni hao. And thank you is 谢谢.
谢谢. The only 2 words we learned. Okay. Anything more? Travel related. Is Taiwan again safety? I think we remember like is Taiwan safe for solo female?
Yes. I
Yeah.
would say yes.
Yes. What do I need? No, this is not. This is like COVID question. Is Taiwan?
No COVID restrictions
No.
anymore.
But many people wear masks.
Yeah, many people wear masks, but it's not mandatory.
Okay, how many days in Taiwan is enough? So
It's tricky. I don't know, like 2 weeks.
2 weeks. What you can do in 2 weeks? Visit Taipei.
Visit Hualien, visit Kaohsiung, maybe something else. Like the city I mentioned with the
Yes.
railway
Yes.
museum and Rainbow Village and whatnot.
And I'll say that if you are a quick traveler, if you are like dun,
Fast paced, yes.
fast paced, like you have your itinerary and you go from place to place, you can do it also like in 10 days.
Yeah, of course.
8 to 10 days, because the transportation is very convenient and like
You can
good,
combine a
great.
trip to Taiwan to a trip to, I would say, Japan maybe, or
Okinawa.
South Korea.
Yeah, South Korea maybe. Yeah, South Korea maybe like few days in Seoul.
Hong Kong maybe.
Yeah, you can combine it with something if you have 2 weeks, and if you have less time, you can do it in like 8 to 10 days.
Actually, maybe I would suggest like spend a week in Taiwan and a week somewhere else. Or like 10 days in Taiwan and 4 days or 5 days in, let's say, Hong Kong.
Here they also say that 8 to 12 days is the ideal amount of time for traveling in Taiwan. Yeah. One more thing I would like to add at this point is I had heard that there is nothing to do in Taiwan. Like
It's
that.
not true.
I had heard that that there are no tourist attractions. You see, what's the thing? We have been to 50 countries at the moment, and so we have seen very popular touristic places. And if you compare Taiwan to any popular, the top travel destination like Thailand, Phuket, Thailand, Bali, Indonesia, Cancun, Mexico, I don't know, Sharm el Sheikh in Egypt. Here's the thing. In these popular tourist destinations, when you go there, you see like offers of tour to place A, tour to place B, tour to place C, tourist attraction 1, 2, 3, 5. In Taiwan, you just don't see these offers because they are not like actively promoted. Group tours are not actively promoted.
It's all about individual tourism, I would say.
But amazing places are still there.
Yes.
If you know how to rent a bicycle, a motorbike, a car, how to take a train, how to take a bus, you can get to these amazing places, do these things on your own and get a much more relaxed experience.
I agree with you. There are no like pet the tigers or ride, what do you ride?
Elephants, camels.
Yeah, you don't.
Dolphin.
Yeah, dolphins. Yeah, pet the dolphins. You don't have this. I think you can pet the dolphins.
I
Pet
think you can,
dolphins. Well, you can't ride any elephants or pet tigers or whatnot.
Yeah, but the amazing things that make a great travel experience, they are still here in Taiwan. Mountains, nature trails, beaches. There are also islands. There are high mountains. There are cities, big cities, quiet cities, bustling cities, museums.
Yes, absolutely.
Lots of things to do. But you may need to do a little bit more research. You may you may need to go independent. There may not be a group tour to that thing that you want to go, but it's still there. It's all there. Is Taiwan? I think let's finish on this one. We are recording this video from Japan. And at the moment we have had only a tiny Japan experience, so we may not like answer completely, but at the moment, what do you think? Is Japan or Taiwan more expensive as a country? Not just one maybe city, but
Japan, I think.
Japan.
Because hotels are even more expensive in Japan.
And
especially in Tokyo, for instance.
And
And
also,
Kyoto.
Sorry, yeah. So hotels are more expensive. Okay, okay.
But food in the grocery stores and convenience stores, it might be the same or only a bit more expensive, or maybe not.
You mean Japan? More expensive?
Yeah,
I'm
or
actually,
maybe not.
I'm actually feeling that the groceries and food and the convenience store and the ready meals from convenience stores
Yeah.
are
Cheaper.
same or cheaper even.
Maybe
Something.
same.
Yeah, and, I think they have been in Japan for too short time. So
Maybe we will tell you about this in our next episode.
when we are going to,
Yeah,
maybe not the next one,
but
but
about Japan.
hotels more expensive in Japan, food about the
Transportation.
same. Transportation depends how much you are going to travel. If you want to take like long distance trains, in Japan they are expensive, like
But
$100.
flights are okay.
Flights? Yeah, actually flights are
Decent.
comparable to trains in Taiwan.
I would say so, yes. No. Well,
Like
yeah.
if you take a fast train to Kaohsiung, you pay like $40. For $40 you can take a flight across Japan.
Yeah.
But if you go by train,
Yeah.
comparable.
Yeah.
More likely Japan is more
Yeah.
expensive.
Yeah.
Entrance fees, don't have experience.
I think entrance fees are more in Japan.
You'll see.
We'll see.
Taiwan, amazing.
Yeah.
One of the coolest
Places
places
we've
we
been
have
to.
been to. We love it. We are really eager to go back someday. We would recommend you to do
Exactly.
the same. Go to
Yeah,
Taiwan.
yeah.
Go to Taiwan several times. And start maybe with a short trip. If you don't have time, just go for a few days, because that's also enough to get the first taste of Taiwan.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it for today. Until next time. Bye.